guys, so in this video I'm going to be doing the Wanderlust Tag, and I know I don't normally do tag videos on my channel, and I know a lot of people think that means like you're out of ideas, but no, it's not that. I've just had an insanely stressful week and a half, like maybe the most stressful week I've ever had in my life, and that's why I didn't have a video last week, so I apologize for that. But it's not that I'm out of ideas, I'm just running at like 100 miles per hour right now. So yeah, but I do have some really exciting videos coming out in the next couple weeks, and I'm going to Bali next week to do some exciting things. So stay tuned. Travel videos are coming, but I didn't want to leave you guys high and dry while I didn't have super inspiration. So hope that you enjoy this, and let's just get into it. So the first question is, where was your first plane ride to? When I was 9 years old, my family and I went down to the Dominican Republic, and that was the first time I was out of the country and the first time on an airplane. Where is somewhere that you have traveled that you would like to go back to? My number one country that I desperately want to get back to is Mongolia. I went there 2 years ago, I guess, and it was just absolutely incredible. I went down to the Gobi Desert and had a wonderful time, but I desperately want to go to Western Mongolia because the landscape looks otherworldly gorgeous, and the people of Mongolia are so unique and their cultures are so fascinating, and I just want to spend more time with them. What is your preferred travel style? Planes, trains, or cars? Well, I haven't experienced too much of plane travel. I mean, I have in Japan, and I've been on tons of like metros and everything, but I don't really know if I've kind of romanticized the idea of a train, but that does sound like such an amazing way to see a country. You don't have to deal with traffic, so maybe that would be my choice. But I also just desperately love road trips. I love being in a car, even though I get motion sick, but if that doesn't happen, I love it. When people are like, it's a 4-hour drive, I'm like, yes, because I can just sit in the back seat, my earphones in, listen to music, and watch the world go by, and I love it, love it, love it. You're leaving tomorrow. Money is no object. Where are you going? No question about it. There is a touring company called Overland Treks. I believe I will link them in the description bar below because the world needs to know more about this company. There's a whole bunch of tours you can choose from, but they're all overland treks in Africa. And they have basically you can go anywhere for as long as you want, but there's an ultimate tour that basically starts, I think, in Morocco, and it goes through the whole entire coast of Africa, all the way to the bottom, and then back up to Egypt. And that is just my dream. Africa is my ultimate destination, but there's so much of it to see, and I don't even really know where to start. So to just be able to do everything, and the whole trek I think takes like a year or something. You're in a bus and you're camping every night with this group of people that have the same interests as you and same passion for Africa and that kind of travel. It just sounds like my dream. My dream. But it's very expensive, so I don't know if that will ever come true. We'll see. What is your favorite travel website? I don't have just one favorite travel website, but I have a favorite style of website, and that is just a travel blog. I mean, I find them inspiring because I also travel blog as well, but I just prefer to have like a real person's viewpoint, and you know, travelers kind of end up having the same concerns, the same worries, and they address those. And yeah, I don't know, I way prefer that over something like Lonely Planet or TripAdvisor even. Those are almost just like too big. I want something really focused on where I'm going, and so I really love travel blogs. I usually just put in my destination and travel blog after it, and that's how I find useful information. Where would you travel just to eat? Hands down, I would go to India. Indian food is my all-time favorite cuisine, but I've never actually had it in India, and I feel like it would be so elevated there. That would be just a dream to get to go and eat all the Indian food and discover new dishes. And I can't even, like, I'm thinking about Indian food now and I can't even articulate what I want to say. Food. Is there a place that you would never go again? I don't know if there's a place that I would absolutely refuse to ever go again, but I kind of don't see myself ever going back to North Korea, because I mean, I had a fine time there. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, but I kind of feel like I saw everything that I wanted to see, and I don't know if I would take the same risk to go back, especially now that I've written about North Korea and made the videos, which you're technically not supposed to do, even though I said quite nice things about the country, so I don't think they would be that mad at me. But I don't really think that I would want to risk going back at this point in the current political way that they are. So hopefully maybe someday that they'll open their borders a little bit more and it won't be so dangerous, but I've been there, done that, and I don't really think that I need to do it again. Can you recite your passport number by heart? Yes, I can. Do you prefer window, aisle, or middle seat? Hands down, window seat. Not only do I enjoy looking out the window, but I have, maybe this TMI, but I have a rather large bladder, so I don't feel like I have to go pee that much on a plane, if at all. And I also have a really hard time sleeping on planes, so the only way that I can ever get comfortable is if I can lean my head up against the wall. So the other two are just nightmares waiting to happen for me. How do you pass the time on an airplane? I read on my Kindle, I listen to music, I watch movies on the screens, which I've heard that a lot of airlines are going to start getting rid of their screens because so many people just bring their iPads and their laptops, and I find that a tragedy because I don't have an iPad and I rarely bring my laptop on travels, so I'm very upset about that. So there you have it. Those are the 10 questions. They are written down below. If you want to do this tag as well, I would love for you, I tag you specifically, you who are listening right now. You can either make it on your YouTube channel or you can comment down below your answers. I love reading these kind of things. Exciting videos are coming up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and there's a car. Bye.